Hey there boys and girls, like Skillflaky here, and welcome back to our second part of the Medal of Honor Warfighter gameplay, the beta gameplay for the Xbox 360. So the gameplay is from Tekken Live, so if you haven't watched his channel, his link will be down in the description. He is the one who uploaded this awesome gameplay for me and for us, so I don't know, just check him out, he has lots of cool clips. Okay, so the last time was kind of like, I watched over the commentary and I thought I was babbling a little bit because it was like a real first impression video, because this is like basically the first time I've like watched a gameplay in detail and paid attention to all the stuff. Previously I was rather listening to commentaries and just like watching the gameplay aside of that. And yeah, so this time I want to talk a little bit more about my first impressions. I thought a little bit more about everything, looked the gameplay a couple of times, and also looked gameplay of our people and commentary. So I really try to give you the best like stuff you can get right now, even though I haven't played the game yet or burst the beta. Okay, and like I said, the guns look pretty I don't want to say too strong. It looks like they have character to it, and with like recoil and all stuff, and there's lots of customization, just like scopes wise, camo wise. From my point of view, it looks like there's more customization than Battlefield 3, because you only have those 3 slots, and in Medal of Honor Warfighter it looks like you have lots more possibilities and opportunities to, and I think also more slots and different kind of attachments to just like make it happen. Besides that, one attachment I saw in particular was the bipod, and the bipod was kind of useless compared to the Battlefield 3 one. I mean, in even Battlefield 3 I almost never used the bipod except if I was going for long range 1000-meter plus shots, and I have to admit that the bipod in Battlefield 3 really is better, because it takes quite a while in Warfighter to deploy it. You have to pop out both the legs of the bipod and then set it down, and then you have like a really straight angle in which you can like move your weapon before you like reach, I don't know how to say it, the end of your view or your sight using the bipod. So it's pretty much useless to what I've seen. Lots of people were complaining about the graphics and all of that, so I have to remind you guys, this is on the Xbox, and like I said in the previous commentary, the Xboxes or just the last next-gen consoles, they're really struggling with the Frostbite 2 engine, because it's really hard for them, and it really will work better on a PC. And I will also do a commentary specifically on console versus PC, even though I love both, just to say that. But the consoles right now, they're really struggling, and don't forget that the first day Battlefield 3 came out, there was also the high-res texture pack, so you could download it and you get better HD resolutions and stuff for the game. And I think it will be the same with Warfighter, since they're both running on the Frostbite 2 engine, and that's just what I think about that. And probably the PC version will be even better, because if you have ever played Battlefield 3 on the console and then you looked at a PC, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, this time I also want to talk about the sniper rifles. So I hope the guy who gave me gameplay don't mind, but he, like I said, wrote me a little review, and first he was going for some sniper gameplay, but due to the fact that there are only 30 frames per second and it's kind of glitchy and it's like it's still a beta, sniper rifles are a little bit underpowered from what I've heard. So it seems like there are like or pretty much the same like in Battlefield 3, so you only get a one-hit kill to the head, and everything else looks like you get a hit marker. And from what I've seen, the rechambering of the bolts seems quite slow, and even the scoping in, this is another thing he told me, the scoping time is pretty high from like the first impressions. Like I said, it's still a beta and we can't tell too much. I heard that in the alpha build the weapons were a lot stronger in general. It looks like you need more bullets right here to kill an enemy. And sorry for my sorry for my voice again, I'm still having this ridiculous cold and I'm trying to get rid of it. Yeah, back to the sniper rifles. So it looks, every bolt action will be a 2-hit kill from what I've seen so far. Maybe they have like a 50 cal rifle, which gives you a slower movement speed, or you can fire it while standing, and in exchange for that it's a 1-hit kill. I really don't know. From the map size building, I don't know if that's a word, the map size, well, right now we only have this map, but it looks like it's not really well made for sniper rifles or snipers in general, because they're not very often like those big or open lines of sight which snipers really can benefit from. And since if you're sniping, you have to basically get this 1-hit kill, and I mean you're a lot safer if you're far away, but if you're close up and you don't get this 1-hit kill, you're probably going to die because you're not fast enough to fire a second shot. And I also watched one of Poncer's videos, and I saw him playing, and he also said you don't have enough time to pull out your secondary. So in a close quarter situation you will basically lose with a sniper rifle in this beta build of Medal of Honor Warfighter. So like I said, we don't know how it will be in the end game, in the final version of it. I'm pretty sure they will improve some stuff. If you remember, the Battlefield 3 beta was a rather older build, so I think the beta was a month old from the actual status they were with the game, and I really hope that's the same with that right here. Yeah, like I said, from what I've heard, people like the alpha build a lot better. In the beta it looks a little bit more like clunky, or you need more bullets in general to kill a person or another enemy, but yourself are dying a lot quicker. So I know this doesn't make sense, because why are you dying quicker if you're putting more bullets into someone? And I really want to explain that, but I can't. I really can't, because I'm basically just like repeating other guys' opinion and the stuff I can see and the little review I have, and I'm just trying to give you like an opinion, a general opinion, like a third-person view, so without anything and everything aside. And yeah, that's basically what I can tell you so far about that. So yeah, like I said, you all know I'm a sniper guy, and looks they're pretty underpowered, or what do I say? People say they're underpowered. I like how they are. It's basically going to be like in Battlefield 3 probably, and some guys were wondering about the Spec Ops view, because he isn't using it right here in the gameplay, and they tuned it down quite a lot, so I think you can only see like people with the Spec Ops view, which previously was like some sort of wall hack which was pretty overpowered, just like in Blacklight Retribution. But from what I've seen so far, now it will only pick up close-up enemies which aren't moving, so it's like a camper detection, but the view is really fuzzy and blurry and so on. At least that's what people are saying. Like I said, if you have any feedback on this topic yourself, so if you have an Xbox and you download the Warfighter beta and you're playing it, I would really appreciate it if you could leave some feedback down below in the comment section, so just that we get some more opinions. I know it's kind of hard to tell, just from one game mode, restricted classes and what else? Weapons, and only one map. I know, and the build itself is pretty like a early beta, so I think that the real final version will be a lot better. Another complaint was that the menu itself looked like kind of clunky and glitchy, but I think that's just another like thing for the final version, since those are things which come last, because it's more important that the gameplay is like smooth and fluid and you can really enjoy the game. And I think from this point it doesn't matter if the menu is a little bit clunky or a little bit delayed, as long as you can play the game itself really good. And just to remind you guys, it's still beta. So just from my point of view, it looks like a solid shooter. I think it will be a good game. And it looks a little bit more cartoony than Battlefield, but I think that's okay. like I said, looks like a pretty solid shooter to me. And I think that's pretty much all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like Skillfaker out.